there's a good chance that you're missing it, chosen one. You're missing it. Or should I say Jesus? You, Jesus, you're missing it. Now, obviously, I can't say everybody, right? Because I don't know. But just from my observation here on Al Gore's internet, you are missing the correlation between you and that Jesus that you're worshiping. And whole time that's you. I have said many times on this app that the story of Jesus Christ is the story of Christ consciousness. If you look at Jesus and the things that he said, he always wanted you to become the Christ. Hence the scripture, greater things ye shall do than I. Hence the scripture, John 10 and 34 through 36. Is it not written in your law that ye are gods? But once again, I can't speak for everybody, but isn't it interesting that we all, I keep saying we all, that so many of us have experienced the humiliation ritual. Isn't it so interesting that so many of us of a certain vibration have experienced the humiliation ritual? That is so significant. That is the walk up Mount Calvary. That is the cross being banged in the ground with your hands being nailed, with your feet being nailed into the cross, and with that spear jabbed into your side. Because what did it cause? It's all symbolism. It's all symbolism. People think just because I proclaim that I'm not a Christian that the Bible ain't my jam. Oh, the Bible is my jam. Yeah, because it's the answers to the test. Your story is just like Jesus. Most likely born from humble beginnings. Yeah, people ignore the fact that Jesus was born beside cow shit in a barn. They called it a manger, right? It's a barn. Cow and chicken shit everywhere. They wasn't even that cleanly back then. You know, it was up, Mary was up in there giving birth around nothing but stank. You know, it was stanking up in there, and they didn't even have deodorant. Walking around in them slippers, feet stanking. I know the barn was smelling like feet, chicken doo-doo, cow doo-doo. You probably come from humble beginnings. Then you got conscious. You started reading books, watching lectures, maybe going to lectures, filling your mind with information, unlearning things, deprogramming yourself from the matrix. That is symbolism of Jesus going to the mystery school. You went to the mystery school from age 12 to 30, just like Jesus. Then you collected enough information and you started to go out and perform miracles. You started to go out and change other people's lives, change the trajectory of other people's lives. You started to heal the sick. Because your Reiki, flipping that tarot card, you began to perform miracles. You are performing miracles. And then, just like Jesus, when you started doing too good, when you started being too good, the more you started to raise your elevation, people around you just started fucking hating you for no reason. You ain't did nothing bad to nobody. You ain't did nobody nothing bad. All of a sudden, you just got these enemies out of nowhere. Jesus, catch what I'm throwing. And then it all came down to the humiliation ritual. Some of us, it was tied to a narcissist. Some of us, it was tied to groups of people. They had to group up against one person. Didn't nobody want to run the 1v1 fade? Nobody. Because none of them motherfuckers knew they were equipped for it. They all knew what your energy was, Jesus. But then came the humiliation ritual. You had to walk up Calvary, tomatoes and all kind of shit getting thrown at you. People humiliating you, just like Cersei in Game of Thrones. Shame, shame, shame. One of my favorite scenes. But in that humiliation ritual came what, chosen one? The ego death. The death of the ego. You died on that cross. You looked around for God and could not find her or him, however you see God. You couldn't find God. Jesus said, God, Father, why hast thou forsaken me? I know I've said that. I done said that shit 200 times in the past 2 months. God forsook the shit out of me. You are not making the correlation. And you went through the humiliation ritual. Some of you are going through the humiliation ritual. But I implore you to hold on. I implore you to keep your faith at a high level. I implore you to keep putting one foot in front of the other in blind faith. Jesus, you don't understand. It's you. It's you. And that is how it's so obvious and evident that this is the final battle. I done said that, and I'm going to keep saying it. This is the final battle. You're not getting it. You're not putting two and two together. The symbolism is everywhere. You are Jesus. It's you, stupid. You.